It's in Nevis, ranked 139th in the world, Landon.
Yeah, we don't know a ton about their lineup, Rob, but few key players for them. Taquani Williams, striker, you'll see up front eventually here, who's scored their goal to get them here to this point in the Gold Cup. Keith Roy Freeman, who in 11 caps has 6 goals. The main man for them, though, is Romain Sawyers in the midfield, plays for Cardiff City. And again, must win for these guys. They need to attack and try to score goals.
As you guys mentioned, this is a crucial game for both teams if they hope to advance out of Group A. We'll see you next at halftime. For the call, Keith Costigan and Maurice Adu.
Thank you, Rob. And I guess, Mo, when you've waited a lifetime to play in the Gold Cup, what's another 30 minutes? The delay is now over, and St. Kitts and Nevis can finally make the debut in the CONCACAF Gold Cup. And you can see immediately from the kickoff, the conditions are going to affect the way these sides play. But how does that affect you in terms of what you want to do in midfield when you have this kind of field and the water obviously holding on that field in those central areas as well?
Well, you're seeing the water log straight away, and so you would imagine, especially in this early goings for St. Kitts, for Trinidad and Tobago, to play a little
bit. Good bit of playing from Elvray. Sporting KC man gets it out, gets that cross in, and really good piece of defending into this game. Romain Sawyers, haven't seen too much of him. Quick free kick taken, little ball out wide. They're caught napping here. James out wide, and really good save of that near post. Delivery by Williams, bit of a lofted one, and it's going to be another corner. Each other in this group, Jamaica and the US certainly the favourites. A little bit more whip on the delivery. Cleared by Telfer. Lofted back in. Frenderup comes out. Loses it, but it's going to be a free kick for the goalkeeper. Also ball in behind. Levi Garcia starting to find pockets of space, getting to the byline. Gets his cross in well cleared. Ovray. Strong challenge from Roberts. Took a bit of everything. Maybe surprisingly dropped today to allow Molina to come back in.
Well, I think the surprise, and I think it's more so that he's not on the pitch at all. But again, maybe that speaks to the direction that this team is trying to go in. In terms of introducing some players.
Goalkeeper just got that at the second attempt. Ball in over the top, and Archibald, well, gotta love that piece of work from the goalkeeper, just on the edge of his penalty area, and may not win down. He got in the way of that shot. I was wondering if it might have come off the arm. Said it's going to be a counter the other way. Keith Roy Freeman, we've seen very little of the St. Kitts striker. Ball out to that left-hand side. It's a good piece of defending. More space in midfield now for St. Kitts. Ball out wide, chance to cross. Good defending again on that near post. Molino. Garcia. Bringing the link with Molino. And that will be the final action. So Trinidad, a lot more of the ball. And they got the rewards without
to now pick that pass, but can they be on the front foot and create some more goal-scoring opportunities? We didn't see Archibald really get tested in that first half.
It's Trinidad who get us on the way to start the second half here at Drive Pink Stadium. You wouldn't guess earlier on the storms we've had looking at the field and the weather right now, but we'll see if that
when you win possession,
Molino, it's comfortable for Archibald
to get numbers forward.
Trying to launch the counter-attack. He rolls the ball out to Romain Sawyers, who was relatively quiet, the experienced midfielder. Somersault, little ball in behind. The goalkeeper was going to come, elected to go back on his line. That was better movement from Taquani Williams.
From that St. Kitts back line to put pressure on Garcia, he's able to turn, just drags his shot a little bit wide.
Kids trying to get that ball out wide, and Williams had a couple of lively moments here to begin this second half. Comes back central, back out to this left-hand side for Romain Sawyers. Good cross, and wasn't far away from connecting. It was Williams who'd continued his run, but that's the best we've seen from open play from St. Kitts.
Who gets caught ball watching, doesn't track the run there to Kwani Williams. And I think maybe he's just a little bit blindsided.
Here with Hodge. And it's with good pace on that one too. Archibald off his line and does well. One time he did look comfortable. And the break coming the other way. All out wide for Williams. Good challenge, really good challenge. Difficult for a defender in open space like that, but Alvin Jones does well initially, and well, I'm lauding him for the challenge. More back out for James. A little bit of skill, gets beyond two, tries to get to the byline, and he's won another corner. Did well because it looked like he had no other option there, and managed for Paul with Ebbsfleet. Delivery more central, made it more difficult for the goalkeeper. Good play by Somersault. Back out for James. Mitchum. Delivery towards that far post. That area again unmarked by Trinidad. Frenderup comes out.
Dealing with it, but then that second wave of attack, they keep possession, keep the press.
Oh, they've pressed well here. James wins it back, tries to pull it back, and couldn't pull the trigger. Trinidad playing themselves into trouble there. Still not cleared. Cross.
I mean, James had a couple players to pick out there, and
St. Kitts come and try break the other way. The ball for Sawyers. Little flick in behind. Trinidad a bit suspect defensively there for a moment, but again that final killer touch not there for St. Kitts and Nevis. One back by Eibel.
And James just like takes himself in a 360 there. Gets into a really good position, and I don't know if it's fear to use your left foot or what, but I would have taken that. Say I would have, probably wouldn't have been in that position, but you would imagine he could just take that strike on with his left foot, but instead just trying to get it back on his favorite right foot.
Chip again towards that far post. I did see a stat on you in terms of international goals, if you want to let everybody know how many you got.
Well, what I will say is I scored one. That should have counted. Would have been an important
That
one.
would have been a big one. I think the man in the seats, an inspired substitution here. Let's see how St. Kitts respond. The ball out wide. Terrell, who's gone on this left hand side. Maynard. Impact on that first goal there. The part he played in, and Maynard playing everybody onside. Terrell trying to go in between two, and well, almost brought down. Long range hit. That one took a deflection. It's going to be a corner. There was a moment there when I thought the defender was going to make two
League players that they have in their squad, so I think that gives them a little bit of an edge. But in saying that, I think the history between the two teams will give Trinidad confidence that that's a game that they can also go out there and get a result in.
Rowan Liebert has just come on as well, and coming the other way. That one not far away.
Jamaica, if they would have held on to that result, we're looking at a Jamaica, Trinidad, top of the group, U.S. looking to chase and make up points. But in the end, they did enough.
Long range hit, and that one's well over. They've been restricted to those for the most part in the second half. Again, and they tied, so even though Jamaica have added to the squad since then, that game won't hold too much fear. This is good football from St. Kitts. Hazel goes down, and again, you saw the ref take a long look. Ball out wide for Jovan Jones. A bit of skill from Jones, back to the edge of the penalty area. Another long range hit, this time a save from Archibald. It was a Johnny Fortune again. Didn't win the game of the last Gold Cup outing, so important for them to pick up 3 points. It's on the back foot here. And a chance, Belgrove, that effort. Did that come off a defender? No, it didn't. It'll be a goal kick. And now his hands in the air. Now the whistle goes. Trinidad, a big 3 points. The perfect start to the group for them. And they jump to the top of the Group A standings as well with the victory over St. Kitts. Tougher tests await, but a perfect start for Trinidad. Time now to
St. Louis has been the story of the year in American soccer. City Park, one of the great new cathedrals in our sport in this country, and it plays host tonight in the Gold Cup to the game between the United States of America and St. Kitts and Nevis.
The 100th opponent for the United States, St. Kitts and Nevis. This is how they line up. Giuliani Archibald will be in goal. Played 5 games for them in World Cup qualifying, starting goalkeeper. Number 3, Gerald Williams in the back, a partnership with Andre Burley. Jamil Aibo gets the start at left back. He scored an own goal, unfortunately, in their first match against Trinidad and Tobago, which saw them lose 3-0. Up front, Keith Roy Freeman, that's the danger man. He's going to look to run in behind. He was their top scorer in World Cup qualifying, 4 goals in 6 games, 6 goals in 14 caps. That's the man the United States have to look for.
And a wonderful crowd here at City Park in St. Louis. The spiritual home of American soccer welcomes its men's national team once again. Underway. Night 2 of the Gold Cup for the United States in white. St. Kitts and Nevis wearing red. Once again inside for Zendejas. The return cut off, but it's one back. Zendejas sidesteps one. Cut off by the second. Tangle of legs with Burley. Referee says no foul either way. Williams trying to get inside. Sands knocks it away, but Freeman's going to pick it up. He's been their top scorer in the last couple of years. How about that tackle from Sands? Mihailovic, good turn. Uzio for Sands. Sands trying to roll it. Zendejas, Ferreira, Mihailovic blocked. How about Cade Cowell now? A lot of traffic. That was blocked. They're shouting for a handball. So just to recap the scoring here from that quick burst. Gianluca Buzio has 2 assists already. Mihailovic, Reynolds, and Ferreira less than 4 minutes apart. Zendejas has been credited with the assist on the Brian Reynolds goal. The U.S. still, look at the speed with which James Sands came out. Didn't get the ball, though. Able to recover it there. Lyrics only as far as Zendejas. His shot through traffic was blocked. Mihailovic couldn't take it cleanly with them, and Williams comes out of there with it. So it's in the USA's favor very much to run this up as far as they can. Trying to make sure they're winning the group and not having to worry too much when they play Trinidad and Tobago on Sunday, what Jamaica are doing against the same St. Kitts and Nevis team. Miazga knocks it down. Mihailovic just decks Williams there. As he was so a chance for St. Kitts and Nevis to bring everybody forward here. As that one gets clipped up, knocked down awkwardly. And that one is just fired over the bar. That was Taekwon Terrell there reacted. It was Miazga's clearance.
Yeah, pops out right on the top of the box here after Miazga hooked it into a bad area, given an opportunity. Sean Johnson happy to see that one flying over.
Boozer did really well to get that away for Zendejas. Sidesteps one into the box. Ferreira saved by Archibald. Just got enough of a fingertip on that one.
Well, you can see some of what Alexi Lawless was talking. They love so much about Zendejas' ability off the dribble, beating a guy, just quickly skipping around him and then lays it off. And even there for Ferreira, to get the shot, you're still building. You're still trying to work on patterns of play as a team.
Miazga, good interception there. Zendejas couldn't hold it up. Sands with the tackle. Sawyers. Doing the defensive work, coming back. That's a big thing B.J. Callahan talked to us about. Letting Cade Cowell do more of. Wide it comes now from Malik Roberts. Kind of scuffs the cross, but it's going to work. Roll into the middle. Buzio was there to clear it out wide. Gold Cup match.
You know, I had a chance to catch up with him in practice in Chicago, and one of the things he made very clear, look, it's a tough time for him right now in Toronto FC, and what they're going through is here comes St. Kitts.
Going to get on the end of it there, and he had an option, and Miazga alleged to play for Johnson and clear. That was Terrell running in. First time cross, Ferreira, it's off Archibald's face. The rebound from Mihailovic is blocked. Cowell picks it up. Trying to go back in for Mihailovic. What does Jesus Ferreira have to do to complete his hat trick? It's 3 saves.
Somersault, and this, here it is. So this ball right here, you could easily take a touch. He has so much time. But again, that early ball in behind, guys trying to stretch back and defend towards their own goal. But Archibald makes his frame big. Ferreira gets the contact. I think he would have won it on it. And look at that, right off his face. That's great goalkeeping. Although it was kind of fun beating Mexico and not seeing them make a final in the Nations League, but I get your point.
And it would be in Las Vegas. That's U.S.-Mexico again.
Which U.S. is 2-0 there in that building. But
they are separated by 126 places in FIFA's rankings, these two teams. The U.S. is 13, St. Kitts and Nevis 139. And we will have no added time at the end of the first half. 4-0 in a game which right now has them atop the group going to Charlotte for Sunday's finale against Trinidad and Tobago. They would love to pad that even more because Jamaica will be playing the St. Kitts and Nevis team on Sunday at the same time in Santa Clara, California, and the U.S. would love to finish atop this group. As DeJuan Jones
fresher, you have that extra step now to contribute from the beginning of a game, but also when you're getting in good spots, providing quality in crossing, good decision making. That's what you want to see a little bit more from him. As I said, we saw more from the right in the U.S., which is where all the goals came from.
Long switch that works for Eibold and nod it forward. Just kept in play by Terrell. Now dove inside, couldn't get there. Zendejas trying to help defensively. Good work to keep it for Burley. Oh, great ball. Switch out to the right now. Malik Roberts brings it down on DeJuan Jones. It's the pressure, couldn't knock it away. Cowell got to be careful, does just enough there on Williams. Vasquez wants it, Jones trying to deliver. Reynolds back post, Archibald, not for the first time tonight. Just makes himself big and has it bounce off as much as anything else.
Yeah, I think he takes it to the neck. He throat saves this one after, in the first half, saved one with his head. A great looking ball, DeJuan Jones. Timing of the run again is the...
Sonora! Archibald again. What a night he's having. Full stretch to push it around the post.
Yeah, and look, this is what you have your wall there. You get your position as a keeper. You don't try and cheat.
Archibald has been making saves with his face in his throat. That's not going to trouble.
It looked on target there for a little while. It kind of held up when it bounced, but no, yeah, you're right. I would have expected him almost to take it off the thigh, control it, and hit a Cruyff and ping it out to the right winger.
Really trying to lay that in and get the return. Long run on the outside now for Roberts. Jones running with him. Able to poke it away for a throw. Than every single team in every single game. And how much he just really has enjoyed that and trying to live up to that. A 19-year-old kid. PJ Callahan talked about his calm, his confidence. Seems already very aware of his body, how to take care of it, how to be a professional. It's something that we oftentimes talk to veteran players. They say they wish they knew when they were 19. He's got those things figured out. St. Kitts and Nevis, they love to get one tonight. Burry laying that back off. This was blocked in by Roldan. Made the move to the Netherlands. Was really excelling there. Just hit a different level for a guy that we kind of wanted. You talked about the other night. Would he be one of the players make a late charge for Qatar? It didn't happen. Sterling James running in and Gressel. That's a bit awkward there at the edge of the box. Morrison, Senora now. Zendejas, Roldan trying to return. Zendejas had to wait for it. That's great control by Mihailovic. It's Roldan who tags it off a prone defender on the ground and screams and shouts of pain from Gerard Williams right now.
Oh boy. Woo! Well, nice move, a little combination. Mihailovic almost dragging this one from outside, and the poor Williams is on the ground. Oh, don't give us the slow-mo. Oh, no.
Running through. Gressel got to be careful there. Cross ended up being blocked out. That was Hazel there. He's trying to clip it up. Get her back into the mixer. Neal was up for it with Maynard. Morris comes out of there with it. Man down behind the play for St. Kitts and Nevis. Well, Don's on the run. He wants this one. Senor plays it for Vasquez. Trying to skip away from the defender. Can he get the open man? No, it's broken up in the end. Johannes Mitchum with last-ditch defending there with 3 added minutes to go. Jones got to be careful on the run here. Roberts running in. Onside in the middle. It's a swing and a miss.
Oh my
That was the man down, Burley. And he
awesome.
It worked. He was right. It's in for Brandon Vasquez. Had to wait for it. Trying to run it through. Roldan. Sognor. Wide open. Zendaya. Saved by Archibald. First player in U.S. men's history to reach double-digit goals. And he got to 11 in the end with his hat trick. A record-tying win in a Gold Cup match for the men of the United States.
Ferreira will have left that last match against Jamaica. Although he gets the assist, he wants to be the one scoring the goal. He played 90 minutes in that match. He gets a hat trick tonight. I mean, his numbers, Lex, you had talked about them.
Which is a good performance, plenty of goals. Some players leave something to be desired, and that's concerning. But ultimately, I think this is certainly a step forward, and you can build on this. But again,
Andre Blake is rested today. Waite gets his 5th cap in goal for Austin Huggins. He's trying to shuffle the pack again. What are your expectations with this starting 11?
To go out and play with pride. I think Henley on that left-hand side, Roberts as well. Williams is a big target man from set pieces at the back. He go forward. Archibald's got great experience, over 50 caps he's got. And going forward with the young players of James on the right-hand side and Williams to go forward and go and express themselves. They've got nothing to lose. Great achievement getting to this tournament. Obviously, it's been hard with the goals that they've conceded, but they've shown glimpses that they can play.
Yeah, and Archibald was the hero getting them here. We expect him to be busy again this afternoon. We're going to step aside for a short break. When we return, we'll have all the first half action. It is Jamaica taking on St. Kitts and Nevis coming up next. Welcome back to CONCACAF Gold Cup Group A coverage. San Francisco, beautiful side, and Jamaica hoping for a beautiful finish to Group A play. You look back to the first match against the US, 1-0 up, they had the penalty, could have made it 2.
3, 2, 1.
And we are underway. The final match of Group A. Both matches, as you always have in the group stages, kicking off simultaneously. We will keep you updated.
St. Kitts, they're not going to play it from the back. They're going to hit that long diagonal, try and get it up and win the second ball, and then get into areas here where they can express themselves on a one-on-one situation.
And Murray Sterling James, he is good 1v1. He tries to go inside, but good read defensively by Matabide. Cross in towards the far post. And again, well cleared to Kwani Williams.
His coach will love that, or the Jamaican players.
There you go.
It gets you on the reel, I suppose. It went out for play. It went out for a goal kick. The first 20 minutes are going to be like where they're going to have to be a bit patient. Can they pass the ball a bit quicker? The space is going to be out wide.
Nyberg is playing down the middle. James. Pulls that back central. Sawyer's long-range hit, and after what we saw yesterday, Warren, not quite Guadeloupe levels just yet.
If you ask me what they're going to be like and how they're going to play, St. Kitts, they're going to defend well, and then when they get the chance, they're going to go forward and try and score a goal and take that opportunity. Now, whether it's a shot...
Well played forward by Lembakisa. Another ball into the area. Antonio just took too long. Maynard took it off his foot.
Wonderful ball by Bailey with that sweet left foot. This tournament, gone forward.
Kamara Gray, edge of the penalty area. That takes a deflection, and that took the sting off the effort.
Lovely little turn, and now can he pass it? Can he slide it in? But they don't. The red shirts, they push him over to his right-hand side. And he straight away put his hand up to apologise, and that's where he's got to get his head up to find a clever little pass.
Ball back for Hanley. That long, sweeping switch out wide. Kwani Williams took it well on his chest. Bell, he was the hero.
Yeah, this is him throwing the ball, so maybe that's something that's come along with that thigh being a little bit sore, but look at him, he can throw it. He's 6'4".
I think I know your answer, but who's the happiest so far?
Oh, St. Kitts, no doubt. I think they've grown into the game. The referees just let the game just tick along nicely, and as I said, for Jamaica, we know about their talent, we know about the players they've got, but if you get into that mindset where you think it's just going to happen, this game has got a way of kicking you in the teeth. But he'll be delighted with, particularly when they've had the ball. They've not given it away too cheaply. They've made progress in wide areas. They've got throw-ins, they've got corners. It's them little crumbs that you have to build on to give you that little bit of confidence. He looks okay kicking the ball. That's a good sign. Scoring goals.
I saw the ball in behind, done well because he was under pressure. Cross in from Bailey, and that one cleared. Williams from underneath his own crossbar.
And that's what Bailey's got, a sweet left foot, didn't he?
Hanley. The ball forward, and this is better from St. Kitts, and more adventurous here. Good challenge though. Bernard steps out, the young centre-back with strength, gets away from Maynard. Russell, good run from midfield. Russell runs into the defender. Bailey's trying to get there ahead of Archibald, who's quick off his line.
Trying to go through, and they run into each other. Williams and Russell have collided. Don't see that being a foul. It's a bit of contact.
Harris.
But they're so narrow, you know.
Yep.
Someone's got to stay wide, and by staying wide, it stretches their back line. If you all come in as a back forward, then you can get nice and compact, and in the end you say let it go wide. The chances they've got is when they've actually turned the ball over, St. Kitts, and they're out a little bit of shape, because Jamaica haven't really
On where they could be.
But also you have to give credit to the opposition. St. Kitts was never going to come in and lay down. They've worked extremely hard in midfield. At the back they've been as compact as they possibly could be. And they've frustrated Jamaica. They've not left too many gaps. You can see now, look at the red shirts. There's 4 defenders. The 4 midfielders are in that arc. So anything else, you can go in the middle. You can have the ball in the middle.
John Russell. And the ball come back, and St. Kitts in a rare effort going forward themselves. Somersault from the edge of the area. Hanley on the overlap. More played central. Hanley was an option again. Instead, good turn, and there is contact with Adabidair. So the US 3-0 up. So every time Jamaica have sent a warning shot, it's been responded well by the US, who remain in control for that top spot in the group. But Jamaica, as it stands, will be moving on to the latter stage of the Gold Cup. They lead by 2-0. We're going to step aside for a short break, but we'll be back with all of the action from today in Group A. Stay with us. It is Jamaica who get us underway to start the second half action, attacking from right to left. More on your Austin Huggins, the St. Kitts coach at halftime. What are you telling your team?
I think go out and enjoy the game. You know, they showed in glimpses that you're talented enough. You've shown that you can compete in certain areas. The own goal is a difficult one, and then, as I said, with the shot into the middle of the goal for Archibald would be disappointing. But I think they've shown glimpses. So pride, go out, enjoy yourself. You've done a wonderful achievement to get there for the first time on an international stage like the Gold Cup.
Is it one of those they're going to have to look back on? Because Bailey, lovely turn, Bailey again showing his skill. Nicholson, and that one cleared, and he really should have scored. But you've pointed out Roberts a couple of times, and he did really well, the full-back, and he took the full brunt of that one.
That's where they've had a lot of success. Comes across, but it's that spirit, you know. Don't give up. It can be quite easy just to give up, but he throws himself, the young player. Roberts throws everything on the line. He just does enough to keep it out of the goal.
Yeah, you saw one of his teammates, I think, 4 ahead of Jamaica in terms of goal differential. 25 minutes ago here at Levi Stadium, the first of 2 matches here today. Second match will be focusing on Group B play. Mexico taking on Qatar. What are you expecting from that one, Warren?
No, I've been really impressed with Mexico. As I said, with the turmoil that they had coming into this tournament, the coaches been able to let them play, and I think for the last probably 2 years, the talented player. We do a lot with League MX and the players that
Roberts
are playing in that league, and we know about the quality they've got, particularly younger players.
This is better from St. Kitts. They come forward, shot on goal, Wade with a very good save.
Great save. It's a wonderful save because it's so low at him. And it's always difficult for a goalkeeper to get down that low. But again, they persevere, they push forward. He takes it early and it's low to him, but it's excellent. Not only a strong right hand, but then the agility to get back up. This is a great angle. He's going to his left, he gets steady. Good save, and he knows they're coming in to close him down, and that's a very, very good save. But 2, 3, maybe more, but he's been excellent for Philly.
St. Kitts with Hanley. He's really impressed in his first start in Gold Cup play. Sawyers. Close a moment ago, Wait with a very good save. And giving away Belgrove, one of the substitutes who's come on.
It would be lovely for them to get a goal. You know, it really would, with all the hard work, and it is. You know, the first game you lose. Obviously, the second game against the US 6-0, when you're conceding goals so early on in the game, and then you have to get prepared against a very good team like Jamaica, and then, as I said, you're 3-0 down. It's that mental side of the game that people don't understand. You know, they're not robots. They have to try and motivate themselves, and that's what the coach has to do.
A nice switch of the play there to centre back, trying to find Hanley. This has been the best spell over the last 10 minutes, St. Kitts. Not quite riding it off just yet. We do have 20 minutes.
Knowing that Jamaica's just scored as well, so that will filter down to them players and coaching staff.
Chip ball in behind, good movement in behind, and they've got options in the box here for Belgrove. They tried to pull it back to the edge, and it was intercepted. And it's going to be a free kick for Jamaica.
Oh, good feet.
Corey Burke just beaten there. Nice little touch further forward, and again, this is better from St. Kitts. They want the goal, don't they? Roberts. On played central, Roberts continues his run. Hazel, that one cleared. He'll have a second chance, and he blasts well over.
Giving the coach something to think about. And I think going forward with the games are coming along, you want your subs to come on and give you, to sit down as a coaching staff after and say, you know what, he'd come on and he's caught my eye.
Connie Roberts, this little ball played in for Hazel on the turn. He's been lively, Hazel. Roberts. Long range hit, and that one well over. It opened up, and
they won't forget it. You know, they won't forget, you know, the opportunity to play these players.
And again, they had the success, the early round success in World Cup qualification. Ended up that one to El Salvador and 6-0 in aggregate, but that was a benchmark for them, and now they've made a Gold Cup and the ball out wide. Is there more goals here for Jamaica?
Good tackle.
A really good challenge, wasn't it? Richards was trying to go 1v1 on the Kisa. He loses out. St. Kitts' man is down, but he was getting back up, and now he's gone back to the ground again.
It's been excellent. The save there.
Threw everything into that tackle, didn't he? And this one as well.
Oh, just trotting it, yeah.
On the Tata Martino, who came in, and the struggles in the World Cup, we heard the boos in so many stadiums, but Jimmy Lozano has changed all that pretty quickly. Cross in, over everybody.
It's a difficult job to manage Mexico, but you've got to enjoy it. Tata Martino for Brazil or Argentina.
Yeah, well, he's Argentine himself. He should know all about that.
I hope he does well for Inter now.
Williams, and that one took a deflection, and Kanaya Boyce Clark, the man who's just come on, the debutant, the goalkeeper. What a job he did last season. Okay, is there going to be one last goal? By the way, the US did get a sixth goal. That has ended 6-0. Richards in behind, cross in, and that one well over. The goals are coming so fast, we're getting handwritten notes on the US goals. 6-0 it ended, and the US, as I mentioned, going from strength to strength. Boyce Clark, the young goalkeeper, comes out, and very far from his own goal, and that one cleared. And the referee holding things up here for a moment. There we go, final whistle. More in Jamaica, efficient, and they get the 3 points, they move on.
Yeah, very professional. You know, credit to St. Kitts, so they're coming in and putting a good showing, but it's all about Jamaica today, the players, the squad, the talent, and they'll be looking very, very confident going forward into the quarterfinals.
And here are the final standings.